Hello, welcome back. And if you're new here, hey. So, for today, I'm actually going to be doing a plan with me on my weekly passion planner. So, the one that I have is the small size with a Monday start. And of course, I have all of my post-its here. Let me just place this clip because it's getting there. It doesn't like to lay flat anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move my post-its. Again, the reason I use these post-its is just to make sure that I know what's happening, and it's just a great reference instead of ruining everything. And as you can see, I kind of removed my water stickers that I've used previously. Might not have been the greatest way of doing it, but I did it because I want to try something new this week compared to the other ones. So let's see how that goes. And for this week, I actually ended up buying 2 new sticker books from the Happy Planner. Yes, I like using these in my passion planner. They work. And I grabbed these as well because I was in Joann's and I couldn't resist using them. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them yet, but they're there. And I'm going to mix up these 2 washi tapes. I feel like they would look really cool. And of course, I have my icon stickers that I've been using for the past few weeks that I am still very much obsessed with. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually white out these sections. The reason I do it is because a lot of the washi tapes and stickers, you can kind of see through them. So I have this tendency of not wanting to see through them. It just makes it more clear, crisp. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up really quick. Okay, was looking at my washi tape and I'm actually going to add this one to the mix. I feel like it looks cute. It's kind of the same colors, and why not? This is how planning on the go happens. So first thing I'm gonna do is cover up a few of these sections, especially this section where I just ripped off a few things. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and do some washi planning and pasting right now. before I go ahead and do all of my fun stuff, I'm actually going to do my time blocker first. I kind of feel like it's more important to do that instead of the fun stuff, such as my goals, the quote of the week, my gratitude section, my habit tracker, all of that stuff. So first thing I'm gonna do is, let me just adjust this because I didn't set this up correctly. Okay, now we're back. So the first thing I'm gonna do is add in all of those things, events that are happening this week that were on those post-it notes that I had previously. So it's just a way, again, for me to be reminded of when I actually have to go into work and when I have my free days. And yeah, it's just an easier way instead of just writing things down and then having to erase them later. So first thing I'm gonna do is obviously color code, and I'm gonna use my icons as well. So I'm just gonna take this time and add in all of these plans. Okay, jumping in really quick to talk about this because even though I have, my shift days where I'm there for 12 hours, there are things that are happening that day that I definitely want to take note of, especially calls, training calls for my other business. I definitely want to keep note of them, that it is something that I want to catch up on either later in the day if I still have, let's say, the energy after a 12-hour shift, or do make up for it on my off days. So this is just me adding them in so that I know that they're happening when they're happening, and I'll keep track of them once I actually get back to it and have the time. So it's kind of like overlapping a little bit, but it's just a way for me to make sure that I'm actually using my time wisely, but then also making sure that I do catch up on them when I do have that free time. So this is just me adding them in because, again, they are still super important to me. It is part of what I do, and obviously you can't do everything in one day. Let's be real. That's part of life. It's more of making sure that when you do utilize your time, you're using it to your advantage, using it to move you forward to your goals, to actually get your to-dos done, whatever it is. It's just a way for me to keep track, but then also just remember that, this is life. Catching up is totally normal. It is not something to be ashamed of, not something that you should be sad about or get frustrated about. It's just, that's how it is. And I just wanted to jump in and talk a little bit about that because I know for a fact, like, some of my clients, we talk a lot about, time blocking, make sure that you are utilizing your time correctly or to your advantage. Let me rephrase that. And one of the biggest things is making sure that if things don't actually happen, it is 100% okay to pick it back up the next day, because we're humans. We do need breaks, we do need rest, and we can't just do everything. It's a part of life. It's learning and adapting and making sure that we are doing our best with whatever is happening and however best we can. We are just humans in this world trying to figure it out one day at a time. So just wanted to jump in and give a little chat about that, but I'm just going to keep adding in some more details. Now that that's done, I'm going to do my quote of the week. This is just an opportunity for me to write down something that I want to focus on, something that I'm feeling for this following week, and have some fun, using my hand lettering. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up. this left side of the page is usually where I do my habit tracker. It's mostly for my business and making sure that, I'm doing everything that I should be doing to move my coaching business forward. It's just another way for me to keep track of things, and it feels so good when you actually check off boxes. I don't know about you, but I am obsessed with doing that. So this is just another way for me to feel a little bit more fulfilled and make sure that I am on track with my business goals. Now that all of that is done, I'm actually going to go ahead and have some fun with these 2 new sticker books. I will be doing some parts for my goal section, which is the Sunday column. So I like using this one column just because I can see it every single day whenever I look at my planner. I can make sure that I'm on track with everything that I want to do for the week, and it's just a great opportunity to make sure that you are always refreshed with your goals. And a lot of times I don't have much happening on Sunday. It's usually my rest day. So this is just a way for me to make sure that everything is on there. So what I'm gonna do now is actually go ahead and add more stickers. I know that I need to add my to-do list, so I'm definitely going to be using some of these boxes from this new sticker book that they have. I'm going to kind of have a little bit more fun when it comes to writing out my to-dos, just to go with the flow. And that's the thing with my planner. I'm literally doing this as I'm going. I don't really have a set plan. This is just how I feel, how I can incorporate the best that I can. And even like right now, I'm trying to put this giant sticker in here, but I'm most likely gonna have to cut off sections because it does cut off from my tracker. So this is the beauty of planning. Every single week you can have fun with it. You can, make it unique, make it your own. Again, this is something for you. This is not for anyone else, unless you're planning for a family or something like that. But honestly, it is your time to be creative, to make sure that, you're having fun with it, but then also being as organized as you can. So what I'm going to do now is just continue on with my stickers, some of them functional and some of them just having some fun. doing this, I'm actually going to be adding these new little hydrate stickers. They are a little bit bigger than I want them to be, so I'm just gonna cut them off. But the reason I'm doing this is because I am again switching things up this week. I used to do those other stickers. I used to actually make them on my Cricut Joy, but I saw these stickers and I just had to do it. Plus it was time for me to actually make more stickers, so it was like the perfect opportunity to switch things up, see if I like it, see if I go back to making my own. I don't know. Let's see. This is all about experimenting again. So I'm just gonna go ahead, cut these up a little bit because they have too much of a border that I would like. That's the magic of all of this. So just gonna go ahead and keep adding these hydrate stickers. Here is the final spread. Obviously there's a lot of blank things that need to get filled out. Of course I'm gonna be doing that after I finish filming here, but you can see my gratitude section. I added my morning routine. Obviously I'm gonna fill out my workouts here. I have all my new hydrate stickers, the quote, my goals, this extra space here. Oh my gosh, there is a lot happening this week, but it feels good to get everything organized, everything laid out, where I just have to focus on one day at a time, and it's the best thing that you can do. Trust me, overworking yourself is no fun at all. So I'm hoping that this was helpful, inspiring, whatever it is that maybe piques your curiosity, but glad you're here, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you here next week. Bye.